It is time for a new segment where we look at the memes that are circulating around the internet. We're gonna take a walk down memery lane.
Yeah.
So glad I didn't say mammary lane because that was in my head the whole.
That would have been a little bit of a different
We weren't
game.
talking about gynecomastia earlier.
Gynecomastia,
Right.
is a man boobs. This and more. Okay, so we'll get to the first one. The World Cup's going on, and the coach of Senegal had the most amazing celebration. It is being touted as, quote, like the best like post-goal celebration ever. It is this weird, is that not weird? It's just like the most intense fist pump.
There it is.
Oh
Yes.
my God. It happened.
They let Eddie Murphy from Vampire in Brooklyn onto the field.
Right. That widow's peak is deep.
Yes.
That is a widow's alp.
Yes.
That is
Did
the
anyone
widow's
know that
Matterhorn.
Puma was making sport coats?
Notice that too. Like,
Yeah.
what's it doing on your lapel?
Looking fresh.
That's probably a
Yeah.
limited edition, like only 5 issue.
Oh my God, so it became an instant meme because of the intensity. People had done things like, it was just like how intensely it's happening. And then some tweets said such things as, celebrate but make it fashion.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's one, and then someone named Amadi tweeted, big mood. It's just like so mood.
Yeah.
What'd you
His
think of it?
eyes are intense.
When I saw that, do you guys remember ER, the show ER, where Eric
Yeah.
LaSalle in the beginning
Yes.
No, I don't remember.
No, I wish we could get that. Yeah, that was a very.
From Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yes.
That's perfect.
It's like
So
it's a
good.
very just. It has to be a strong African American man to do that one, or the, you know what I mean, to like.
He had another one where he was like this, like going forward. And then another one where he's like calling the play, but for some reason the way you call the play is going like this.
Well, he's wearing Puma, so.
He is.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like
Best person.
the fist pump is relatable because it's one of those things where you want to celebrate, but you want to look tough. But it's not over yet. You haven't won the match yet. It's not done. So you want to celebrate, but you still want to mean business.
But it's
So you're
weird.
like, yes.
But it's in
And
soccer
yeah.
where these grown ass men like get touched and they're like, I hurt myself.
He's
like,
the parent that tells you once.
Oh yeah.
With the
his
look.
name's
With
Aliou
those,
Cease.
yeah, intense eyes.
All right, the next meme, who do we have? It's Young Thug and Lil Durk. They were on the computer, and it was just another very intense moment.
That's amazing.
That is very Obama-esque.
That's the look your dad gives you when he finds you're watching porn on his computer, and he's like,
He goes,
"What is this?"
And the look of the guy next to him
Like,
is
Dad,
the
that wasn't
kid
me,
who
Dad,
got
that wasn't
caught.
me.
He goes,
That's the kid who got
He goes
caught.
to move the mouse, being like, hey, let me check my email real quick. What's this?
It's like,
And
oh,
the
so
kid's
you like interracial porn?
Some people had some fun with it online, putting it in like the war room when they were waiting for to see if they had actually killed
Oh
Osama
my
bin
God.
Laden.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's actually quite a handsome guy.
He looks really good in that.
Yeah.
It's very well lit.
I think that like it's a meme, but really we're all just sort of admiring his confidence in that moment because you know whatever he was producing and mixing, he had a handle on it.
Yeah,
Like that's
he
the guy
did.
that has a handle
Like,
on
this
the
is a
studio.
hit. This is
Yeah.
a smash hit wonder right here.
I would take my problems to him to figure out. Yeah.
There was one that got me, which was, it was that intense look, and then over in the corner was what must have been on a screen, which is like, Mac has run your updates. Do you want to restart now? Like those real intense decisions. Like, no, I'm in the middle of something.
I'm in the middle of something. I don't want to lose my data. Like, no.
I loved it. I thought it
Remind
was
me
awesome.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we got on memes. So that is a walk down memery lane.
Woo.
You're welcome, everyone, from here on Pop Trigger.
Well, I don't have any memes for you, but I do have a story that has been catching some buzz. I'm very interested to hear Brett's response to this. ABC has announced that they will be rolling out a new unscripted show. It will be following Bachelor in Paradise, and it will be following contestants in the South Pacific. Now remember, this is unscripted. They will be placed on what we can assume to be a deserted island, and then they will be filmed. Not all the contestants will know who else is there with them on the island. They'll have to sort of figure it out. There'll be some luggage there for them to, find supplies. And then we will also get flashbacks from their life before they were on the island. Does that sound at all familiar? It's Lost. It's unscripted Lost, basically. It's not clear if there will be any monetary stakes or exactly what they'll be competing for, but you bet your took us that I will be watching the HE double hockey sticks out of this. Not still sure if we can swear, but that's what I will be watching. It is called Castaways on ABC. Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns from the panel?
I feel like ABC reaches for some stuff. Like someone sits in a boardroom and says, like, how can we make the absolute worst reality TV that people are gonna watch? We already have that horrible show, The Bachelor. What else can we do?
Wow, how do you really feel? Is the first question. The second question is, how different is this from Lost? Because is Lost scripted?
Oh, within it, right. It was like scripted, but they didn't know what they were doing in the middle. There was like that one sketch that went around the internet of like, they just like let a dog like go to a bowl and that's what was happening next.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a true yet shady point about law. It's so true.
This show already exists. It's called Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid.
It's the best damn show on television.
No, but see, this is what I think ABC is going to be playing with. ABC wants to play with the community / potential love interests of Bachelor in Paradise, but take away all the glamour from it, and they want to build that community. So Naked and Afraid, you don't have like multiple storylines.
Yeah, you do.
Well, yeah, but you don't have like a group
Are you watching
of people.
XL?
I don't think you're finding love though.
I'm not, but I certainly have seen Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid XL is like 4 groups of 3 people in different parts, and then they meet up. They're isolated. They have to be there for 40 days. If you want this, where you're finding like suitcases full of stuff, watch Naked and Afraid while playing PUBG. You'll be fine.
Okay, but what about the flashbacks to their previous life?
Who needs that?
Right.
I don't know. Here's the deal. Here's what's happening, I think. So you take Naked and Afraid, right? And then you put it in a different country. It's like having like the Real Housewives of like this city versus the Real Housewives of that city. You're gonna have these people are cold, okay? Because they're in New York and it's wintertime, and these people are in Orange County and they're hot. So then you got, little differences. These people have flashbacks here over on, this ABC one, and then these people on Naked and Afraid, they don't have flashbacks. So it's just like that little nuance that makes it a little bit different, but it's really all the same show. Thanks, you're welcome.
How cool
And we workshop that.
Yeah.
There we go. Got that.
Are you gonna watch, Jason?
I love Naked and Afraid.
Thank you.
I think it's fantastic. I just don't see how ABC thinks it's gonna be intuitive to have people dropped off in some island that are gonna find love, but they're fearing for their lives.
Listen,
essentially.
they greenlit the proposal. ABC will greenlight anything at this point.
You watched the proposal, you didn't like it.
I hated it.
Ugh.
I truly hated it, but I watched it, and maybe that's what I'll do with Castaways as well.
Good God.
Give it a chance and see. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do, yeah.